Hey, dearest family. I'm actually away on holiday at the moment, and I have had very little time to make the video that I promised I would be the sequel to my last one. But I do have a short one to make now, and I want to post that to you because I feel it is important. And I will do that just in a minute. I just thought I'd show you the wonderful view of where we are staying at the moment. We're staying by a lake, and there's farmland, there's animals, and right in the distance, but you can't really see it, are snow-capped mountains because we've got low cloud here today. It's early morning, that's why it's very semi-dark, but it's a beautiful, peaceful spot. Unfortunately, we have to leave here this morning. Okay, brothers and sisters, let's get down to the video that I want to make, and it is in regard to a word given to me on the 13th of July of this year. And since I have had this word, I have had it confirmed, and I will share that I found it in the local news, or the international news, sorry. But anyway, the word that I was given on the 13th of July was this. First I heard 1943, and the next words were these. There is a list of container ships in their order. Now, I need to share with you what 1943 means. So, brothers and sisters, when I first heard that number, 1943, I thought the Lord would either be pointing to a date or he would be pointing to the reference in Strong's Concordance. And I believe in this case both are equally as likely. So 1943 in Strong's Hebrew means a ruin, disaster. And you will understand as I share why I think this is so important. And just as interesting, 1943 in Greek means to cover over or cover up. Now, just to put this into perspective, everyone, I remember thinking a few days before the Lord spoke these things to me that I had seen different articles in the international news over the last month or so about ships getting into problems and ships being attacked, crews being hijacked, and I just, in myself thought, boy, this seems to be more than just a coincidence. Now, as the Lord often works, several days later, when it wasn't even in my mind, he gave me these words. And I think he was just saying to me, daughter, you are right to be suspicious, because he wanted to show me that there is a list of container ships in their order. And he gave me that number, and it meant a ruin or disaster to cover up or cover over. I believe the Lord was confirming that there is a list of ships that are going to be attacked in the future, and there is a specific order to these ships, and we will see more of it. And just to confirm that, only probably 10 days or maybe 2 weeks at the most ago, well after my receiving this word, there was another attack which has been blamed on Iran, and the ship that was attacked was an Israeli ship. And here's a wonderful photo from Al Jazeera of the ship that was attacked in the Gulf of Oman, and it was an Israeli-owned cargo ship. I'm not sure if this is the one. Just, brothers and sisters, just give me a moment to see if this is the recent one. Sorry everyone, that was the wrong photo. So this is the picture of the recent boat. I believe it says that the ship was owned by an Israeli billionaire, and there were 2 crew members off Oman in the Arabian Sea that were killed. So brothers and sisters, my point is that this is yet another ship attack. Just a couple of weeks, maybe, yeah, I think there was exactly 2 weeks since the Lord gave me this word. And here are just another couple of articles here that you might be interested in taking a look at. The one below says Israel probes possible missile attack on a ship en route to the United Arab Emirates. And that article was actually written on July the 4th, so that must be a different ship attack. So, brothers and sisters, as you can see, things are definitely going on in the shipping world, just as the Lord has shown me. And this is yet another article that I found where it's speaking of the dramatic last couple of weeks in the Middle East, and Israel is showing restraint for now. But I believe there is a lot of tension there with these ships being attacked and missiles being fired from Jordan. And it just seems that Israel is being pounded on every side. So I'm bringing this to you so that you can watch and just keep those oil lamps filled. We have to always be ready for the wedding when the Lord will come to take his bride. And as I said in the last video, what amazing words the Lord shared with me. He said, remember, you are engaged. Be ready for the wedding. And finally, everyone, I just want to let you know that I did look up 1943 a list of ships sunk during World War II. And that was fascinating also because, as I had shared at the beginning of this video, I felt the 1943 may be related to the date. And so that's exactly what I did. I looked it up, and there is an incredibly detailed list of all the ships sunk in order of the date that they were sunk during the World War II phase in 1943. So isn't it incredible that the Lord used this date not only for its Hebrew and Greek meaning, but also the date of a year in history where many ships were sunk related to war. So I will finish this video here, everyone. I am actually needing to pack, and we are moving on from this gorgeous place we're staying. But thank you for listening. I noticed in the last video